Welcome to Instrument Fundamentals for the Trombone, Video 2. In this video, we will review how to hold the trombone and how to produce a sound. So, for review, again, left hand, the crotch of the thumb goes around the bar on the main body, fingers come around the first bar on the slide portion. You're going to set it on your shoulders like a V. We're using thumb and two fingers for the slide. And that helps us gauge where the slide is. Remember, 1 is all the way in, 2 is about 1.5 inches of the inner slide showing, 3 will stop right at the bell if your fingers are sticking out, 4 a couple inches past the bell, 5 another 3 inches out, 6, your arm's almost straight, and 7, again, you're going to push out your fingers so they're pointing straight out with the slide. Should get you out a little bit further for that 7th position. Now, for producing a sound on the trombone, we're going to buzz our lips. What we want to do is form the letter M. So we're rolling both lips in. What we don't want is the raspberry. We don't want to kiss the mouthpiece. We don't want to pucker up to it. We want to roll the lips into an M formation. M. Corners are tight. You separate the teeth a little bit if you need to. If you have an overbite, you can push that bottom jaw forward a little bit so our teeth are in the same plane, so the mouthpiece has a level surface to go against. And then we're going to push air slowly through the center of the lips. And we should get a buzz. Again, M, corners tight, separate the teeth, jaw forward, place the mouthpiece up against the mouth. Do not push it against your face, and push air through. We'll give you a buzz. And again, make sure you're rolling the lips into an M formation. We don't want the raspberry, because that will cause problems down the road. While you may get a sound on the trombone to start with, later on down the road, it's going to cause problems, and you're going to have a bad habit that's going to be very hard to break. So make sure you're starting off correctly with those lips. We call it the embouchure, our lip muscles, and the correct formation. Again, M, corners tight, teeth separated, jaw forward if you need to. Put it up there, center it, right in the middle of your lips, and push air through the center of your lips. Now, I left out one thing. You want to make sure that your lips are moist, because it'll make it a lot easier to produce a buzz. So, make sure the lips are moist. Again, place the mouthpiece, M, you'll get a good buzz. And that's actually an important aspect of making sure the lips are moist as opposed to dry. Will make it a lot easier. So once you have the buzz, you can go ahead, take the mouthpiece, insert it in the trombone, give it a little twist, hold it up. Now when you're playing and you're having to read music in band, make sure your music stand is to your right, because if it's on your left, you won't be able to see it through the bell. So trombone players always put it to the right. Make sure you have enough room for your slide to move out and back in. We're going to form our embouchure. M. Place the mouthpiece in the center, corners tight. And you should get a nice sound. Now, a word about breathing. And trombone does require some air. When we breathe, we want to take a deep breath. Now, we really shouldn't see much of any movement up here in the shoulders, because when you breathe, your lungs fill up with air. It's going to push your diaphragm out, so the movement's down here. And then you're going to release the air slowly. Even though you took a big breath, you're going to release it, distribute it slowly. We don't want to go and then go to buzz and go and lose it all at one time. That's not going to give us a good chance of producing a nice sound on the trombone. So, again, take a deep breath, form the embouchure, place the mouthpiece in place, and you'll get one of three notes, either a B flat, which is the second line on your bass clef, or an F, which is the fourth line on your bass clef staff, or the B that sits on top of the bass clef. One of three. In the next video, we'll talk about the basic 8 notes that you need to know to play the trombone. So tune in to video 3, and we'll see you next time.